Hello everybody, good morning, welcome to Health Central. I'm Rachel Delmar and today we're going to be discussing the evolving of the Pinoy soul. Again, we're going to have today with us Marielle of Chakra, that's a Center for Health and Creative Arts. Hi Marielle, how are you this morning?
Hi, good, thank you.
Please tell us more about what today's topic is all about.
Yes, our topic is the evolving Pinoy soul. And by that, we want to see the connection between knowing who we are as Filipinos and being healthy.
Okay, now how exactly does it make us healthy?
It's our belief that when we know who we are, then we become more whole. We know what our gifts are, we know what our strengths and weaknesses are, and therefore we can be more aware of what we bring into this world and how we fulfill our mission as Filipinos. So here at Chakra, we always want to promote and encourage activities that connect us with our Filipino soul.
Okay, now you spoke about fulfilling a mission. In regards to what kind of mission?
Well, you know...
like your mission in life? Or?
Yes, our mission in life as individuals, also our mission as a people, as a nation. I suppose you have heard that there was some kind of survey which showed that Filipinos are the most spiritual people in the world.
I believe that, and I believe that.
Yeah, well, there was such a survey, and therefore we feel that really one of the hallmarks of our identity as Filipinos is that we are very spiritual. So when we talk of the Filipino soul, we are really talking of how Filipinos express this spirituality, how Filipinos connect with the divine forces.
Okay.
In nature, for example, the way we connect to the earth, water, the trees, also the way we can foretell the future.
And today, as our special guest, we're going to be having
attorney Greasia, who's going to show us how to use angel cards and runes.
Angel cards?
Yes.
And runes?
And then after that, we're going to have Bingbing Veloso, who's going to show us how to create your sacred space.
How to create your sacred space. Yes. Okay.
And she'll talk a little bit also about the Babaylan. The Babaylan is the Filipino archetypal healer, or the tribal healer.
Is that like an albulario? Is that the same thing? No?
It is, part of it is being an albulario, but the other part is being like a wise woman, the repository of all the wisdom of the tribe. That is what the Babaylan is, like a priestess, a doctor, and a healer, all in one.
Like a high priest,
yes.
Their version of a high priest.
Yes, I think this is part of our Asian culture. Or maybe it's universal.
Must be. Don't go away, because when Health Central comes back, we'll be back with so much more on Evolving Pinoy Soul. Welcome back to Health Central. You're still with me, Rachel, and with me here is attorney Maria Flor Luz Garcia. She's a lawyer by profession, she's a rune caster, and an angel card meditation counselor by vocation. Okay, what exactly is a rune caster?
A rune caster is an entity who uses the runes for purposes of divination.
Okay, in layman's language, a rune is?
An alphabet.
It's an alphabet, okay. And how did you get interested in this angel card meditation?
The angel cards came more recently, and it developed because of my own attunement with my angelic side.
Okay.
How you may call it, but it's actually more a connection to the inside, and it is a belief that is nurtured and actually found common in practically all parts of the world, that the angel is actually a part of us.
The angel is a part of us. No wonder a lot of people have been collecting angels for the longest time. I mean, it's gotten like into fashion, and you know, it's been like the most hip thing since like around 2 years ago, and until now a lot of people I know are still collecting angels.
Yes.
What are angel cards? We know what angel figurines are, but what are angel cards?
The angel cards come in different sizes, different colors, and different versions. And one thing you can do really is, since most of the instruments for using angel cards,
I kind of want to know who I'm gonna marry. So you can see through the angel cards.
the specific person you cannot see yet.
Okay.
But how do we put it? The qualities,
The qualities that he will possess.
yes,
Will be
and
there.
The energy.
Like it can say like angel of trust. That means he's gonna be trustworthy.
Yes.
So if we see the angel of harmony, that means he and I will get along perfectly well.
Yes.
And if it says like angel of peace, then it's gonna be a peaceful relationship.
And
So, but these are all good. Like angel of faith. Do you have angel cards that are not good? Like angel of mercy. Is that mercy in a good way or mercy in a bad way?
the angel cards are, since they flow from the divinity, there's nothing good, there's nothing bad, technically.
So they're
about it.
basically good.
But they are, of course, they flow from love, so they are in the most positive and the highest form. They're very pure, actually. So they come with energies that are positive and uplifting.
So I'm quite ready for a reading. Can you show us how it goes?
Yes. What happens here is that the cards are given to the person who has the question.
Okay.
So have a question in mind,
I have a question in mind.
and then shuffle the cards.
Shuffle.
And as she's shuffling, she has to keep the question or the issue in mind. And then we will now spread out after shuffling.
It's Las Vegas style.
Yes, that's okay.
The dealers will be so ashamed. Okay.
After shuffling the cards, you can just spread them out like so.
Like a professional.
Yes, and then with your left hand,
My left hand.
close your eyes and try to choose the card that you feel is most attuned to you.
Okay, here we go.
The card she chose, the Angel of Mercy. There is an inscription below.
It says, Divine mercy gives me the grace to be tender and accepting.
In their interpretation of this particular card, this is an angel of form. So it has something to do with our present physical circumstances. And it seems to relate to a relationship issue. As a general rule,
So like
these
if my
are-
question was, who am I going to get married to? It says the angel of mercy, meaning it's going to be someone who's offended me in the past that I have to forgive for us to get married?
It's like this. Probably what it says is that you have to receive the grace, meaning it gives you the grace to be tender and accepting. So you have to become tender and accepting before the man can come into your life. So because you see, whenever you go into marriage, it is already presumed that you are bringing positive vibrations into that relationship, just as your partner would be bringing positive relationships into it. I don't think you have any problems with giving. I think what you have really is a question of accepting.
Okay, interesting, very interesting. Now see, that's why people at home, you can't just go out and buy your angel cards, because it has to take a rune caster to interpret it, because I saw it a different way and it turns out that it's wrong. So for every question you pick one out and that's how it goes, right? But of course, it's supposed to involve a whole longer process, like even up to an hour, you said, right?
Yes, because as angel cards meditation states, this is a rather meditative process, and it is much better if it is, actually you can do it by yourself individually, but you need time for yourself, because when you consult the angel cards, you consult yourself. You consult your inner self.
Okay, thank you very much. We'll have more when we come back, so don't go away. Health Central will be back. Hi, we're back, and with me is still attorney Greasia. Flor, what exactly are runes? Are they male or female?
Well, the runes are actually, as you notice, they seem to be some form of alphabet. These are Nordic runes. They actually are derived from ancient wisdom that has come forth through the ages, and is actually found very much in the same energies as the other ways of telling the future that we ourselves have employed as Filipinos.
Now, okay, like I was going through this, right? And I actually came across one that had nothing on either side. What's this supposed to be? Like in Scrabble, like a blank letter?
The blank rune is something that's more attuned to the divine part of you. The answer here is very, very dependent on yourself.
Okay.
So
it's relative.
yes,
Okay.
yes.
Now, how did you become a rune caster?
I actually have been interested already in paranormal and psychic phenomena for quite some time. I was born in Baguio, by the way, so I grew up with the Kanyao rituals of the Igorots, and these rituals are just probably a reminder of what was it before.
How things were like before. Now, how do you use your runes? How do you use them? Like,
All right, you mentioned about the male and the female, no? The yin and the yang. These are the yin runes.
the black ones.
Yes, these are stones with inscriptions on them, and these are the yang runes. There is a difference in the way the rune caster would like to handle an issue that is being presented for answers or for resolution by the rune. The yang runes are usually employed if you want a definite answer on it. The yin runes will give you more or less a situationer and will tell you even how things would evolve, how things would turn out. As you think about your issue, you can turn around the stones like so, and then hold the bag on your right hand, and then draw with the left.
Right.
All right.
Genie the magic bottle. Okay. Put it in the right hand.
Yes.
And draw with the left.
With the
One
left.
at a time.
One at a time.
This is going to be the
That's
past.
the past.
The past. Do I give it to you or put it on the table?
Just put it here.
Is this supposed to be this way or the other way
Yeah,
around?
well, this is how she drew it.
Oh, so it depends on how you draw it.
Yes.
See, I don't even remember.
And then this is the sedge rune. It's a rune of protection.
Meaning, it's like a rule of protection. Oh, you have to put it back in. There's only
Yes.
one of a kind.
Yes, one
So
of
it's
a kind.
possible that for the past and the present you draw the same one.
Yes. Yes, it's a very positive, view of how things will develop. You'll get it. Just be patient because a year,
A year, a whole year.
year 2000 is
A
just
year.
there.
That's 525,600 minutes there. A whole year. So don't go away, because when you come back, we're going to be talking about creating your space. now we have Bing Bing Veloso. She is the program coordinator for Chakra. Hi Bing Bing, how are you?
Hi there, Rachel.
What's a tabletop fountain and how does it tie up with the evolving of the Pinoy soul?
Well, the tabletop fountain is just one of the many ways you can create a sacred space in your home. And when I say sacred space, it means something inside of you which is represented by something outside of you.
Okay, now I can't help but notice, what is this?
This thing, along with the other natural things, is just our little aid so that we can create a fountain. It is available in fish stores where you have the aquarium stores.
It's available in 4 colors.
Somehow, it's something you're connecting with something which for you means a lot. So if you, for example, you want to create peace and quiet and serenity and you feel that this color looks better, creates that. You can just put it around, like so. I think in our lives today, we give little time in giving ourselves space, especially with condominiums around, apartments. We don't really give space and there's not much greens, not much water, not much element. And so this is a way to put it all together and have a simple
So we're not talking about personal space, we're talking about space.
It's personal space too because you can put it anywhere and it is your expression of your creativity.
You know, while we're talking about personal space, what was the dimensions? 6 inches around, all around? It's personal space, right? Like I can't be talking to you like this.
Yes, I know.
That's intruding on your personal space. Or something like that, right?
It depends on you. For culture, it's a totally different thing.
Like in our culture, it's...
But for health reasons, it's 6 inches.
6 inches, okay. That's what I always keep in mind, 6 inches.
6 inches around you, but don't be too fixed up on the 6 inches. You just use your intuition more because that is how you create the sacred space.
Yeah. If you're some cool stalkers, Seinfeld would know.
And you just allow them to have that. Okay. And for example, these are my favorite plants because they stay in water for a very long time. And it stays green. And you don't really have to change it every day. It doesn't melt. And
What is this?
These are
so
crystals.
Scary. Crystals.
Oh, these are crystals. You don't have to be scared with it.
And it's gonna hurt you like broken glass.
You can blend with the whole space, and you just need something to cover up the pump. And put that there, and you have your angel sitting on it. There.
So every day you can decorate this in a different way?
Definitely.
Do you do that? Do you change it around by the day?
Yes, we do that. And I love doing that. Now, you have to be careful with this. You have to create a real space for the water because sometimes it spurts out.
Okay.
Excuse me.
I have to be here.
Ready? You have to check it and then...
To dry your hands because you're touching water?
Uh-huh.
Whoa! Okay.
See?
So magulatin. Okay.
Yeah, I should do more...
It doesn't help that I watch
more exercise and do more breathing and have your sound. And now
stop watching horror movies.
It's ready for meditation. And a lot of our people coming over for meditation just loves the sound of the water. And this is good feng shui. If you put it in the southeast part of your house, they say that the energy revolves. Yes, and
it's going.
And not only money, but
the moving. I know something.
She got it.
Wow, okay. So if you just think about it, it's really refreshing. Like no matter where you are, you hear water that's ongoing.
And that's something you cannot recreate at this point. I mean, we've put gravel on our rivers and we've closed down our falls and we make our waters dirty. And I think this is a way to connect again with elements, with waters, with greens, and creating your own space.
So this one gets the water from here, right? So it just recycles the water.
Yes, it recycles the water, and that's it.
So people out there were thinking, sayang ang tubig, wala tayong tubig. Hindi sayang yung tubig.
You can create beauty.
It's recycling. It's just purely recycling. You're not wasting a single drop of water. Plus, a small container involves so little water.
And it takes little energy from electricity. So
do you find that you just listen to this, or do you play some music?
You can play some music with it, but I think for me this is enough.
That's enough.
That's enough.
And you just change it by the day.
Move it around, change the bowl, change the angel. If you want another statue, if you want another thing, or if, for example, you want to have floating flowers, you can have calachuchi or roses.
Especially the roses, you know, guys, when you get roses, no, not guys, women out there. when you're given like roses and they're like gonna die already, and instead of just waiting for them to like wither away, you can just like get the top portion right, and you can put it here, and
Yes.
it can just like float around.
And you just...
How much was this pump? There you have it, creating your
own sacred
space, your
Mm-hmm.
own sacred space. We'd like to thank Bing Bing, of course, and we'd like to call in also Attorney Greasia. Thank you very much, Flor, and of course Chakra, for having us with, giving us the time today, taking out time from their very also busy schedules. So, guys, don't forget, tomorrow we have a different feature, 10 to 10:30. Watch us Monday through Friday. Don't forget to write us. Let us know how you feel at howfeelyou@hotmail.com. I'm Rachel Del Mar, and you're watching Health Central. Bye. Good morning, everybody. Welcome to Health Central. I'm your host, Rachel Del Mar. Now, today we're going to be discussing a lot of various things, and we're going to start out with introducing Marielle Francisco. Marielle Francisco here is the Executive Director of Chakra, right? Marielle, for those people watching who haven't been able to tune in for the past couple of days, please give them like a brief insight on what it's all about.
Chakra is the Center for Health and Creative Arts, and what we do here is we try to promote natural and holistic health.
Natural and holistic health. Okay, we'd like to ask you like one short question. Why do we need to awaken our inner power?
Yes, that's our topic for today, awakening your inner power. Most of us are aware of our outer power, let's say. Our physical
Meaning like
power.
physical strength and all
Yes, or our power to do things in the physical world. But regarding our inner power, most of us are asleep. And therefore, we need to be aware of it. We need to stimulate it. And what we mean by that is we need to be aware that we are creative people. Our inner power really refers to our creativity.
creativity.
These are the powers of our soul.
So how do they go about awakening their creativity?
Therefore, these are the things that our resource person for today, Annalena Smith, is going to show to us. She's going to demonstrate the techniques or the approaches that she uses in expressive art therapy, various forms.
And we're gonna have all that when we come back. Don't go away. Hi, we're back. And the reason Marielle did not complete her name is because we Filipinos are so fond of shortening names. Like, if your name's Melanie, they'll call you Mel and Smell. Here we have with us Annalena Beng's daughter Smith. Wow, what a long name.
Yeah.
Can you just call you Anna?
Yes, you can.
Anna here's from Sweden. She's a registered nurse. She's a health educator, an art therapist, and a spiritual counselor.
Yes.
So you're a registered nurse. What made you go make the cross between the scientific method and the coined term of faith healing of sorts?
I think it goes together, really. As a nurse, you often go into this work that you don't know why a person heals or why he doesn't heal. You just combine it, and the older you get, the more skilled you get.
Okay. Did you know this? How long did you work as a nurse?
I worked as a nurse in 7 years in intensive care.
So did you notice that there were some things that just weren't happening? That's why you decided to go this direction?
There were more things that happened.
Okay.
With all these patients coming into intensive care and walking this path between life and death and miracles.
So Anna, what is art therapy?
Art therapy is a modern version of psychotherapy. To begin with, if you work with psychotherapy, you are working with the art of language, telling, speaking, and you make a healing out of that, hopefully.
Language, speaking.
Yes, you know, you talk with your your therapist.
Okay.
Okay, and
So, like psychiatrist kind of thing, you talk about it and you feel better?
Yes.
Oh, so it's like unloading.
Yes. And with expressive art therapies, it's like using all these expressions the human being is having from the beginning. You know, a child, if there is any problem, they will probably play it out, move it out, sing it out, or drawing it out. And with expressive art, it's the same thing. If you come to me as a client, you are coming with your problem. And instead of just talking, I combine it with the way you express it in an art. It can be a piece of clay, it can be a piece of drawing. And after the drawing or clay work is done, we talk about the work.
Oh, is that why teachers normally ask their students to draw like how family life is, and then they analyze it from there, and then it's mostly like to get the thoughts together?
Yes, because expressive art can also be used inside of education for getting things clearer.
Okay.
Because expressive art is putting words where words can't be found, so to say.
Putting words where words can't be found. That's something for the books. So why is this expressive art therapy important for our overall health? How can it help?
You get to know many sides of yourself. You get to know your creativity. You get to know the power of doing something. Just to draw a picture and look at it and say, wow, I didn't know I could draw. And to talk about the drawing, coming more close to yourself, talk more about yourself. And in a therapy session, you are in for knowing yourself and whatever has happened to you, and to read it out, so to say.
Okay. And how is this done? Like, how can this be achieved? Like, for example, I come to you and I draw. You make me like draw something. Is that how it goes?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah. And for example, I look at you when you are drawing, the way you are acting. I get a feeling. Shall I interrupt her? Can I be in the room, or shall I step out for a while? What is happening around you as my client when you are working with the art?
We'll have more of Anna when we come back, so please don't go away. And then we're back, and you know what? I want to try art therapy. It's something that's so new to me. So what's the first step, Anna? What do we do?
Yeah, you talked about your anger, but then you said you were so happy.
No, I said what if I was angry, but I happen to be really, I'm in such a good mood today. Yeah.
But what if you were angry?
What if I was angry? When I'm angry, I clam up. I mean, I talk a lot, see?
Yeah.
So the minute I stop talking, then
Okay.
it's serious trouble.
Can you take out these papers,
Okay.
please, and do the movement?
What move?
When you are angry.
Ah! I've seen it in the last episodes.
Okay. So what about this?
It's anger. It's
So close your eyes for a while and work with it.
Okay, he's right here. Oh, she's right here.
She's right. Okay, you are fighting someone.
Either way. Yeah.
Okay, so if you go on with the movements.
Just go
and
on.
Yeah, and when you feel a picture is coming on.
Sweating here.
Yeah, and don't think too much.
Just
draw it.
draw it. Draw
Yep.
what? What am I gonna draw? Just
You don't have to draw anything. You are drawing your anger. What about anger? That's what you're drawing right now.
Mom, frame this, Mom. Okay, that's about it.
I don't know.
No, you think I'm more angry?
It's that nice. I don't know. Are you?
Not really. There you go.
Finished?
Mm-hmm.
It's a small session.
Okay, more?
Very short.
What's your interpretation of my anger? Like, I'm probably not that angry.
What's happening in your picture? Can you tell me about the picture?
It's not as wild as it should be because, you know, I'm just like if I were angry. But if I were really angry,
What would happen?
I don't know. I'd probably like tear this.
Okay, so tear it.
But I'm not angry. It's there's no
yeah.
credibility.
Try to tear it.
Okay.
If you were angry,
I
your
was-
mom is going to
Yeah,
frame
my
it.
mom's gonna frame this. Like
Oh,
my
yeah.
only artwork ever since I was born.
Okay.
If I were angry, I don't know. I'd probably like. Crumble it up and.
When you are happy.
When I'm happy, okay? When I'm happy, I never draw. Look, I'm so dirty now. Now I know how mom's
That comes
feeling.
with creativity, you know. You get dirty.
when their kids come home all dirtied up and
Yeah,
all that. Makes me happy. I don't know. I just draw smiles, I guess. Basically, it's everything. I'm drawing her smiles. And more smiley faces here. Just different versions of smiles. That's it.
Okay.
The same basic things I used to draw when I was a kid. Mom, nothing's changed.
Write down some words about being happy.
Words.
What's the good with being happy?
What's good about being happy? What's good about being happy?
5 words.
Like adjectives? Or just words that connote happiness?
Whatever you want.
Oh, okay, cool.
5 words.
Oh. Oh, and kids. I lied. Little kids.
Little kids.
I made it 6. I'm not so good in counting.
Well, but if it wants to come out in 6, let it come out. Okay, so make a poem out of these words.
Oh my God. Like a poem. I'm the worst poet. I'm like elementary school poet. Like make it instantly, like right now.
Yeah. Take some time and make a small poem. Write it down here. So read it up loud.
Wait, I lack one line. There's no symmetry here. These are cool.
So you're very much for symmetry.
Right. So
Let's hear it.
using all the words. All it takes are a couple of cakes, food that's good, cartoons and tunes. New clothes are the best that fit in with the rest. Little kids are cool, sometimes be a fool.
And that's what make you happy.
Yeah, I guess.
I can't interpret this because it's too short. But I can tell you something about the hints I get. But as you can look at this, when you are angry, even if you don't tell it, you work very hastily, powerful. And that is one good thing about coming in touch with your anger, because you get the power of doing something, of your aggressiveness. You are very straight, and sometimes you calm yourself down with just moving around, and then you start it again.
Well, that's right. I actually noticed that everything was like all like lines and this way, and then I just did like one, and I ended it after doing the circular motion.
And that's very good if you have done this, and if you get mad on someone. So instead, go in, take some crayon, and work it out on paper, so you get a little bit calm. The opposite side, as you can see, it's not the same colors, and it's not the same movements. It's more round-shaped, happy movements. You also put in some words, beach, for example. You know that when you are in a happy mood, or when you want to get into a happy mood, you can take yourself out to the beach. You started also with picking out things that could be good for you to do. As Marielle said, many of us is very used to work in the outer world and not in the inner world. So by working in the inner world, you can get in touch with these things. For example, am I getting happy? How can I make it good for me so I'm in a more happy mood? Okay, you have some hints here. Going to the beach, picking some flowers, eating some good food. Many people are not anymore aware of how can I make myself happy. And for some people, example, these people in resentment, they are really out of it. They don't know anymore, how do I make myself happy? If you are grieving very much, you are losing this path to happiness. And by making them more conscious, this is really what I am combining with happiness. You can get the clues from yourself. Okay, an ice cream, that's good.
It always is.
Yeah, or good food, or friends, or looking at small children. These are things that makes me happy.
Ooh, I missed out friends. Okay.
Yeah. Why I then let you write it down? It's because it's very simple. If you are working with art, you are working with your inner creativity, and you have to take it up to the brain. You have to put words into it. So
mental level.
Yes, so you really get it into your mind.
Okay, this is really great. And Anna, for those people at home, they can go ahead and do everything that I just did. Like Anna said, get a piece of paper and express your anger. And then the next step is if you want to express happiness, do the same thing. Crayons, paint, do the same thing. And list down a couple of words and make a poem. And inside, voila, you don't need anything. Just need a couple of crayons from your baby sister or baby brother, some paper, and you'll be fine. So don't go away, because we'll have more of Anna when we come back. Hi, we're back here with Anna and her daughter Annika. Before we get to Annika, we'll ask Anna a couple more questions. Like, what is a shaman?
A shaman is one old term for a person who can enter the spiritual world and getting messages for healing for himself or herself or other persons.
So speaking of healing, what is shamanic healing?
Shamanic healing, in my way of talking about it, is if I have a client who's coming to me, I go on a shamanic path for my client. I can make a dream of her, I can go into a drum journey to get messages for my client, or I can put my client into shamanic work.
Okay, now when you put your client into shamanic work, what do we have to keep in mind during the process?
we have to keep in mind to be grounded.
Be grounded.
To be grounded and not allowing the client to go off too much.
Can anybody just be a shaman?
Yes, I think anyone can be a shaman, but to become a shaman or medicine woman or medicine man takes a lot of knowledge, and you don't just get it like this.
Okay, because Anna will show us how she practices being a modern day medicine woman. She's going to show us the shaman healing work, right?
Well, a part of it.
Okay, a part of it.
Okay.
So if we...
Am I going to... Okay, one thing working with people is that you have to be aware of how much do you give away, how much do you receive. And I will make that into a workshop, small workshop, calling the essence of love, because love is about give and take.
Okay.
So if you can
Okay.
put yourself together, and I have to ask you to take up that it is. Make an agreement first, you two. Who will give massage to
She
the
can
other
give me a
one?
massage.
She can give you some more. Okay. And then Rachel,
Okay.
you put your hand, take off the watch and the rings, and you put your
Okay.
hand into Annika's hand. One hand.
One hand, just one
yes.
hand.
And then you start to massage more of the kind that you are getting in touch with her hands, exploring her hands. Okay. So just take yourself some time, and if you can close your eyes for a while and just getting the feeling of how is it to have this massage or this exploring of your hand. Very kind exploring.
I'm done. Are you done?
So, okay, Annika, shall we start to tell Rachel about your sculpture, about giving her hands love?
It's like a person like reaching out to give a hug or something, but like giving love.
Okay. And am I supposed to show it?
How was it for you? You tell Annika about how was it for you receiving?
Receiving love.
Yes.
Oh, it was nice and it was comforting, especially when she like clasped the hand together before, you know. So we'd like to thank Chakra, the Center for Health and Creative Arts, for helping us get in touch with being healthy through creative healing. Of course, we'd like to thank Anna here, and of course her daughter Annika for joining us. This is Rachel Delmar. You're watching Health Central. Join us again next week, Monday to Friday, 10 to 10:30. Have a great weekend. Remember, don't waste all your time trying to fix up your wealth and giving up on your health, when later on in life you're just going to have to use your wealth to fix your health anyway. Keep that in mind. Del Mar. You're watching Health Central, and it's the start of a whole new week, and it's going to be really interesting because all this week we're going to be featuring sports. Yes, it's Sports Week, which brings us over to Strike Zone. It's a 4-floor, state-of-the-art entertainment hall. It's entertainment and sports, and it's only in the Philippines. It's the latest, and I'm going to show you what's inside, so come on in and follow me.
I'd like to welcome all of you to Strike Zone, and of course this is the first ever in the world. And to tell us more about this wonderful and exciting and happening place, why don't we all welcome Strike Zone's GM, Mr. Marc Cerqueda.
Yes, firstly, I would like to thank all of you for coming here this evening to share this special occasion with us here. I can hardly believe that just a little over a year ago, when Strike Zone was conceived, this lot that you see here today was just a barren piece of land with nothing on it. And here, a year later, we see a 5-story building with 2 levels of glow-in-the-dark bowling. We have a billiard hall, we have a martial arts center, we have a basketball court, and we have 2 world-class fine dining restaurants. So we're very happy about this achievement, and we're very pleased. It is my sincere wish and my sincere hope that we can also please you, our most valued and important public and customers. We wish to do this for the years to come. Thank you very much. Thank you. At this time, I'd like to introduce our owner and chairman, Mr. Henri Lhuiller, to say a few words. Thank you.
Thank you all for coming here tonight, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to Strike Zone. This is a fully homegrown concept, as Mark mentioned, and it's a family entertainment center. Hopefully, putting the Strike Zone up in this area will bring up the wholesome image of Pasay. Anyways, without further ado, I'd like to bring up the Vice Mayor of Pasay. Come up, please.
The Vice Mayor of Pasay, please come and join us.
Or a representative. Come on up, please.
Well, in behalf of Vice Mayor Greg Alcera, I'm Councilor Alan Paniligan. In behalf of the City of Pasay, Mayor Jovito Claudio, we welcome Strike Zone and all of its aficionados, and we do hope you will patronize this establishment, because we do hope, as Jan had said, please help Pasay City become one of the best cities in Metro Manila. Thank you, and mabuhay ang Strike Zone!
Thank you. Stay up for a second.
Well, I guess, John, it's time to open Strike Zone officially. So why don't we declare the games open? Proceed to the second for the first bowl at Strike Zone. John Henry, are you ready to bowl tonight? Start. I'd like to ask John Henry, how does it feel to throw the inaugural first bowl here at Strike Zone?
I'm looking forward to it, and I just hope I don't hit the gutter ball.
How long have you been practicing your first bowl? An hour before we started, okay? We're all here to cheer you on.
Good morning. We're really excited to see the whole place. We heard you guys recently opened up.
That's right.
So are we gonna like check out the bowling alley first?
Please.
Okay. And I shall attempt to. Oh. Ah! That wasn't me, ladies and gentlemen. Another. I normally play better than this, you know. All right. Ah! Woo, woo, woo. So, we're heading on to the second floor. I'm getting really tired. I think those bowling balls are too heavy for me. Too early in the morning.
This is the second level of our 2 levels of bowling. Here in the second level, we have 8 lanes of bowling. We've got beautiful carpeted rugs, state-of-the-art seats, and state-of-the-art computerized automatic scoring. So no need to worry about counting. Everything is taken care of for you. This is the game room, as can be seen by the sign. It's your own personal and private game room. You have a billiard table. We have foosball, which is a European-style football game. And we have 2 European dartboards. It's truly a great experience to play billiards in your own personal surroundings while having your own food and drinks ordered.
So, if you want to play billiards and stuff like that, and you don't really want to be in a place that's full of people, or you're like having a private party, or you want to challenge your friends to one-on-one, no gambling allowed though here. There you go, see no gambling? The sign up there says no gambling. And you can like, come on over here, play here. And so for those people, like if you're a big group, while waiting, they can always enjoy a nice game of darts. Of course, I'm trying to act like a professional here. I think I got the form right. Now to get it in the bullseye. Okay, forget about the form. That didn't work too well. Hey, look it. It's on the carpet and it's standing.
The pro shop is operated by Miss Bong Ku, the 1988 Olympic gold medalist for bowling. So truly, you can expect quality bowling products here. This is Turkey's restaurant, our famous 1950s American-themed diner. So from 1950s, you can expect great shakes, great burgers, fries, hot dogs, spaghetti, all perfect food that goes perfectly with the bowling lanes, which is located right next door to it.
Here we have, okay, O. Henry's hard-hitting drink specials. We have boxing, Tyson's ear bite. Under basketball, we have Rodman's worm. Under golf, we have Way Out of Bounds. And martial arts, we have Death Blow. Okay, I don't think I need a drink. So let's go on up. And when we come back, we'll show you the rest of the other floors. Welcome back. You're watching Health Central, and you're still with me, Rachel Del Mar. Now, all this week we're featuring Sports Week, so we're in Strike Zone. And of course, with me is the owner himself, John Henry Lhuiller. He owns Strike Zone, which is the only high-tech entertainment sports center in the Philippines. And he also owns NBA Cebu Gems for all the basketball aficionados out there, and the Cebuano Lhuiller softball team. Good morning, sir. How are you today?
Fine, thank you.
Okay, now how did you come up with the concept of Strike Zone?
Well, Strike Zone has been something that I've always wanted to open up. We are solely homegrown concept. Turkeys, O. Henry's, and Corner Pocket are all local concepts. None of them are franchises.
Wow.
The only thing that we have that is really not our idea is this cosmic bowling thing. It's something that's caught up in flavor in the past couple of years, and Filipinos are slowly getting into cosmic bowling now.
That's right, and you have like almost in every floor you have a different possible sports activity. Now, how did you come up with all these different sports? Was it like your personal favorite, or favorite of you and your wife and some friends, or?
All the sporting facilities we have here are basically sports that I enjoy, but luckily they're also sports that Filipinos excel in. Bowling, billiards, darts if there's darts, martial arts, and even basketball are all sports that Filipinos love. And so yeah, those are the sports we decided to put up in the Strike Zone.
So all three restaurants, whatever here, are like your own, right? Not franchises or anything. Are you gonna serve like some of the food that you have in the restaurants that you own aside from Strike Zone?
No, right now it's all local. When I say local, again, it's just our chefs cooking. We don't have any other major franchises inside.
But you're open to that, right?
Maybe later on.
If the price is right, everything's possible. So it's just like for a members-only place, or anyone can just jump in and check out the bowling alleys, and especially like the billiard tables.
Sure. It's Strike Zone's open to the public. We do have membership cards that people can avail of and get the discounts throughout the year.
How does that work? You pay a one-time membership fee, or you like pay a fee and then you pay like a different fee every so often?
You pay a one-time fee, and then you get a discount card, and you get discounts in different establishments throughout the year.
So it actually is an advantage, because you get a membership, you pay a one-time fee, and then you get discounts every time you come over.
Correct. And the fee is nothing exorbitant. We're doing a promo right now for about 6,000 pesos, I believe, for a membership fee for the year. But that's only for a promo basis, and we'll go up to about 10,000 at the beginning of the new year.
See, so the people out there, if you're interested, you better get your membership now while it's still 6, because later on it's going to go higher. And I want to find out, what is your favorite floor, like right now?
I really enjoy staying up here in O. Henry's. I love.
Because it's named after you.
So yes, and also is that you have basically three concepts here. You have Henry's, which is the sports bar. Then you have Corner Pocket, the billiard hall.
That's right.
And here you can take a look at the Cosmic Bowling at night. It's really something to see at night because you get to see all the lanes glowing, and we have a large screen TV out there that shows local sporting events and MTVs and whatnot.
That's great. So can the people down there say, oh, can we watch this and that? And
yes.
they can make special requests?
Yes, they can. Yes, they can.
I mean, even now during the day, you look down and the lights and the music is pretty amazing. So I'm sure at night it's equally awesome. And I noticed that in every floor you have a different, carpet. Like for this floor, it's like mixed tennis rackets and, sports uniforms and all that. And on the first floor where we just came from, it's gonna be like all bowling, right? So where did you get your carpet?
Actually, we through a local company out here, and we had it special ordered from the US, I believe. And I believe we're the only company rather that will have this carpet here in the Philippines. We had them lock out on this design.
It's pretty cool. And we also noticed that out there you have some shirts, some pictures that you have even autographed by some of the professional players. Were they all like your collection that you decided to put out here? Aren't you worried that someone might take it home?
Well, hopefully nobody takes it out.
Heavily guarded, right?
Yes, so we have the waiters out here. No, but yes, they are personal collections. A lot of them are original autograph pieces by different sports celebrities. And they range from baseball to football to hockey to even soccer.
Okay, and a little later we'll take a look at that, but don't go away because after these reminders we'll be back.
We're here at Corner Pocket, the billiard hall of Henri's restaurant. Here, as you can see, we have 4 Brunswick billiard tables. These Brunswick are the tables that Efren Baterez won his recent tournament in Brunei. But here we have the classical look. We have the classical look of billiard tables. There's no other billiard tables like these in Manila. They're truly wonderful and spectacular. Now we're here at O. Henry's Sports Bar and Restaurant. The main feature here is definitely the sports memorabilia that we have. Everything that you see here on the walls are all authentic. These are the actual jerseys of the players that you see the names of. And we have photographs with the actual autographs of famous sports personalities. We have guys from Mike Tyson to Andre Agassi. We've got original baseballs signed by old players dating to the 1930s. Other than the sports memorabilia, we also feature a special sports menu that's truly delicious and definitely you should try it. Now we're here at Halftime Half Court, our very own private half-court basketball, which is located just underneath the Knockout Gym. This, as you can see, is your own private basketball half-court that features a standard-sized half-court with a suspendable rim that can be lowered to as low as 8 feet and lowered to as high as 10. So if you've always dreamed of slam dunking a ball, it's possible here. You can do that. We can lower it and adjust the rim to any height that you wish. When you book the court here, you get a referee if you desire one. You also have up here a NBA standard scoreboard and play in an air-conditioned environment, and you can order food and drinks at the same time. Truly, truly wonderful.
You know, Michael Jordan actually got this training from me. Well, that's practice. I used to beat my brother in 21, you know. I don't know whatever happened to that. Okay, that's just practice. I don't want to make you guys think that I'm better than you. Okay, that's still practice. Come on, go in. There.